Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Sumukascha Yekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketurganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Hirambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyad Viradavakradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Vignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamasraye Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Atvishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhisakshine Krishnadvaipaya Namvyasam Sarvabhuta Hiteratam Vedabchabhaskaram Vande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. Last time we met, we came up to the end of 8th chapter, 8th Adhyayam in Skandam number 3. Towards the end of that, Brahma, when he seated on the lotus flower that arose from the navel of Bhagavan Srimad Narayana, found himself everywhere there was only darkness, and he actually wondered where he came from, what is this, what am I supposed to do, what's happening. So he went through the stem of that lotus flower to find out the origin of what brought me here, and he could not find it. Then, with Bhagavan's grace, he went internally to meditation, tapas. And the grace of Bhagavan descended on him, and he had the vision of Srimad Narayana lying on the bed of Adisesha, sparkling whiteness. Adisesha was white and sparkling. 1,000 umbrella-like hoods, like the various hoods of the snake, thousands of them actually. Each had a luminous glow because each one had a precious stone on its head. And that illumination, that effulgence, was driving away the cosmic darkness that was overcasting the waters all around. Then he saw Bhagavan, who was even shining beyond the glow and the grandeur and the splendor of all that. He is wearing a pitambaram, yellow cloth, and that the appearance, the color, the radiance of the yellow cloth was even much more beautiful than orange reddish clouds, the evening clouds that cover a mountain that we see. He had a crown on his head, and the peaks of the crown was also glowing. Everything was effulgent, shining. He had garlands, ornaments, and he saw that the various vegetations of flowers, the precious stones, everything was there. It is amazing it was. When we think of a waterfall, we think of it as a waterfall. That's actually an ornament for Bhagavan. And the various flowers that we see, every single one of them is a wreath, is a flower in the wreath, a garland that Bhagavan was wearing. Then he saw that Bhagavan, that Swami Srimad Narayana, whose very form in itself, it included the whole universe that can expand or contract according to his will, limitless size, resplendent, shining it was. And various people, ascetics, rishis, sages, and he saw that beautiful Prasanna Vadanam of Srimad Narayana. That very one look of it removes all the sorrows of the world. His face was phenomenally beautiful, indescribably beautiful. And his kundalangal, makara kundalangal, ear ornaments, they had a reddish tinge on them. They were shining. And they were reflecting. And the kundalangal appeared reddish. The makara kundalangal appeared reddish because they were actually reflecting the redness of his rosy lips. And such a beautiful nose he had, very short, very comely, perfect nose it was. And the eyebrows were all well set. And the pitambaram he saw that he was wearing, he had a beautiful band around his waist and had a priceless necklace around his neck. And that necklace matched very well with the Srivatsa mark on his chest. So beautiful it was. And like his arms with diamond-studded armbands were there, like man, it was infinite, in incredible beauty it was. Then all the living creatures, they were all inhabiting in him. And the cosmic waters, as we call in English, okay, unfortunately, and they are nothing but the ocean of love and prema. That is what's surrounding everything, and everything is actually immersed in it. And when he looked at because Bhagavan gave him this darshan, and the Visvarupa darshanam we see in Bhagavad Gita is one form of Visvarupa darshanam. What Brahma had is another form of Visvarupa darshanam. So beautiful it is. Then, interestingly, as he was looking, he also saw the lotus flower coming out of on a stem. The stem was coming out of the navel of this Bhagavan Srimad Narayana. And he saw himself seated on that lotus flower. And Swami, when he created Brahma, he had given him the rajasic urge to procreate that involves action, right? The action, a tendency, a bias for action, as we say in management language. It's the tendency, that impulse, the inspiration to act. That is rajasic. That was granted to Brahma. So he had this urge because his charter was to procreate, and he didn't know that. He did not know what his job was, but he had the urge, and compelled by the urge, and wondering what I should do. When the urge is there, when the urge to act is there, naturally, what should I do? Right? The very first, we're talking of right on the origin of action, so to speak. So you and I right now have action, so we learn and we know how to do. But Brahma, what did he do when he had the urge? And then, because he has done this tapas for thousands of Brahma years, with that, the mind and the ahamkaram that actually compelled him to go and seek the solution to his question, what is all this, right? I can do this myself. I can find it myself. That sense of I that had separated himself from Bhagavan, compelled by the rajasic tendency, with that ahamkaram and with that self thing of I will do everything myself, came away in utter defeat. He could not find the origin of that stem. Then, with that knock on his head, like you and I get in our life, right? When we have that pride, I can do this myself, and forget Bhagavan, we get a knock. He got a knock, and he utilized that in the right way. He went internally, did tapas. That tapas simply means purification of that rajasic impulse, purification of that desire, which is what Brahma's mind is. So when the purification takes place, then you are able to live in the Hridayam. When you enter the Hridayam, you see the same darshan that Brahma was granted. You and I will have exactly the same darshans, only if we enter the Hridaya with a pure mind, purified mind, that tapas. Then automatically the impulse is not, what should I do? I can do this myself. The impulse becomes, what do you want me to do, Swami? What is the work? Right? That mindset, that paradigm shift took place, and he started praising and worshipping Srimad Narayana, whom he was granted, whose darshan he was blessed with, lying on the bed of Adisesha, resplendent, phenomenal darshan it is. So his worship, the hymn, the prayer of Brahma to Mahavishnu, to Srimad Narayana, who's also one form of this Mahavishnu, is in Adhyayam number 9. So with that we begin. Atha Navamo Adhyayah. That's the 9th Adhyayam, 9th chapter. Brahmo Uvacha. Brahma said, Nyatosi me adhya suchirat nanu dekabhajam na jnayate bhagavatah gatihi iti avadhyam na anyat avadasthi Bhagavan api tat na suddham mayaguna vyatikaradhya jurur vibhasi. He said, Bhagavan, oh Swami, I practiced this meditation for a long time, purified my mind. Now, with your grace, at last I have come to experience you, to taste you a little bit. This, see, all the embodied beings, they have this common deficiency. This is called tamas, the ignorance, that they have no knowledge about you. They do not know you. Okay? Because they're steeped in tamas, ignorance. But Swami, there is nothing that exists beside you. You are all, you are everything, you are all powerful. Now, for many people, for those that so many things seem to exist and appear, and people think they are different from you, but they are not. They are not different from you at all. They are you only, appearing in different ways. In each one of them is an independent existence. The independent existence here does not refer to the embodiment. It refers to the indweller within that embodiment. That is independent. Your Atma, my Atma, they are one and the same. They are truly independent, but it appears in different forms because it dons different dresses. It dons different forms and shapes and colors. And so then he continues. These are all the various appearances and disappearances are all the power of your Maya. Maya. The Maya is nothing but, we call it as illusion, delusion, etc., etc., etc. But it is really nothing but the feeling of, the false feeling of separation, of separatedness. Then, due to this, the gunas come, and due to the way the three gunas, the permutation and combination of these various gunas, multiplicity of appearances and disappearance take place. Multiplicity, diversity, diverse and ways, assortment of things that take place because of the interplay of the gunas among themselves. The gunas and the permutation and combinations of those just three things create all this multiplicity, is what he says in number 1. Brahma uvacha nyataha asi me adhya suchirat nanu guna vyatikarat Suchirati nanu dehabhajam na nyayate bhagavatah gatihi iti avadhyam na anyat tvat asi Bhagavan api tat na suddham maya guna vyatikarate yate uruhu vibhasi. So uruhu vibhasi means, uruhu means transcendental, something that is greater than, bigger than, it goes beyond. So if a Swami Nyataha asi me adhya, may I adhya today, now, adhya, now, this moment, Nyataha asi, I know, it's not I understood, I know. This knowledge is the same thing as knowing, it is not understanding, okay? So Nyataha asi me adhya Suchirate. Suchirat means after a long time. See, I spent 1,000 Brahma years he did tapas, 1,000 years. Now you and I, can we do 1,000 human years tapas? Just imagine. And now Dhruva did tapas only for 4 months. That is Bhagavan's grace. And so 1,000 years. After a long time, may I adhere now, just today, this moment, Nyata Hasi. Okay? And I know, I've come to know, because you granted me your darshan. Nanu, but Suchirati Nanu, but Degabhajam Najñāyate. Degabhajam, people who have the Dehabhimanam, who have the attachment and joining with the consciousness of the body, mistakenly identifying them with the body identification, Degabhajam Najñāyate. They do not know Bhagavatah Gatihi iti avadhyam, that Bhagavan is the one that is appearing as different things. Avadhyam, they do not know. Na anyat tvat asti Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan. Bhagavan is a beautiful, this is a true thing. Bhagavan, because he is effulgent, what Brahma sees, what Brahma experiences, is effulgence, is unobstructed effulgence. That is what he is seeing. That is phenomenal. This effulgence is not blinding to the eye. Don't immediately think it is something with our eye, with our physical eyes. No. This is an internal eye that sees us. So you see the whole thing very effulgent, very a physical eye and physical ear, and these things becomes actually irrelevant. Okay, and so it is that kind of experience. So he says, Na anyat tat asi Bhagavan. There is na anyate. Anyate means different from, other than. Na anyate, there is none other than you, asti, is there. Api, even though. Tat na suddham maya guna vyatikarate. Even though, api means even though there is nothing else other than you, the maya guna vyatikarate, the maya gunam, this maya, we all know, we have an idea of what maya is. Don't think of it as, delusion, illusion. These are all not correct words. Maya simply means the power of Bhagavan to separate. Okay? Because why do I feel I'm separate from Bhagavan, even though all the teachings tell me Bhagavan and I are the same? I am Shiva, I am Narayana, I am whatever God that you worship, you are that. But why don't I think of it? Why don't I believe that? I have to go and look at something else. What is it? There is a power. That power to separate, right? The feeling of separation that has been given, that is Maya. This is Yoga Maya, Bhagavan says. Yoga Maya means union, oneness. And Maya is the exact opposite of that. So the Maya itself leads the pathway, gives the pathway to yoga. Okay, because of the feeling of separation, then I desire and yearn to become one with my own self. That is why it's called Yoga Maya. So that in the power to separate And the tools for that, a few tools have been employed by Swami. One of them is the gunas. And the three gunas, when they are in absolute equilibrium, okay, that is called prakriti, that is nature. We call nature in English, prakriti in Sanskrit. Now, but the gunas, with the passage of time, the equilibrium is disturbed, then the dance begins. So the permutation and combination, every millisecond, every kshanam, every minutest aspect of time, the gunas always change their balance, the equilibrium. So it's a dynamic dance that is taking place. In that maya guna vyatikarate means that mixture of the gunas, okay, in a dynamic way, okay. This prapancham has come, this delusion has come because people attach themselves to the body rather than the truth. Why? Because of maya guna vyatikarate. But Swami, you are which Guruhu vibhasi, but you are shining transcendental beyond all this. I know, with your grace, may adya jnataha asi, Swami, he says, I have come to know that this is the knowledge. Bhagavan grants his darshan and also teaches him the Atma Vidya and the Bhagavata Tattva. Okay, this is Bhagavatam. Bhagavata Tattva simply means love for Bhagavan, and the love of Bhakta for Bhagavan and the love of Bhagavan for Bhakta. They are one and the same. They are no different. And that is it. This is the beginning of that. Okay. Jnataha asi Brahma uvacha Jnataha asi me adhya suchirat nanu devabhajam na jnayate bhagavatah gatihi iti avadyam na anyate tat asti Bhagavan api tat na suddham maya guna vyatikarat yat uruhu vibhasi. Now, let me see if I can take one more slokam today. Slokam number 2. Rupam yat etat avabodha rasa udayena sastvate nivritta tamasah yat sat anugrahaya adau grahitam avatara sata eka bijam yat nabhi padma bhavana aham avirasam. Then he continues. Says, Swami, this form of yours that you have blessed me with to have darshan. Bhagavan can give us darshan in any way. And there is no particular rule, place or time and a form. Every form is his. But he takes a form and he manifests the form in a cognizable way to the devotee. That is most suitable for that devotee, for that devotee's benefit. This is something we should never forget. Never forget. And so, number 2. So we'll come to number 3. Okay, number 2. So, he says, this form of your Swami, which is nothing but this effulgence that I'm seeing. Is Bhagavan effulgent? Of course he is effulgent. Does effulgence have a form? No, it doesn't. But that effulgence is not just the effulgence that we get from a tube light or one of these bulbs that we have in our house. No, or not even the effulgence of the sun. No, it is not that. It is the effulgence of purity itself, of Satyam, Sat Chit Anandam, that Sachidanandam, that consciousness, that thing, that form. Swami, in this effulgence, there is not even a trace of ignorance. Okay? Tamasap parastat is what Purusha Suktam says, beyond the darkness. Okay, darkness means only not night the way we think of. Darkness simply means the ignorance. Ignorance, which is in other case, not even an iota of feeling of separation is there. Okay? Because there's only one, Ekam Sat. And that effulgence, Swami, you have assumed this effulgence. Okay, why? you assume this form of Satchidananda Swarupa, right? Why? Because you want to bless your bhaktas. And this, when Bhagavan Srimad Narayana gives his darshan to Brahma, lying down on the bed of Adisesha, resplendent in many ways, innumerable ways. It's just not a white light alone. It's mixed with, as we saw, the rosy lips, shining in red Bakara Kundalangal. It's unbelievable it is. Right? And the Prasanna Vadanam itself is lustrous. Bhagavan's face itself is lustrous. How can you even begin to describe this? That, Swami, you have taken this, you manifest yourself like this in order to bless your devotees. And this, Swami, is your avataram, original avataram. Okay? And I have sprung, come out of your navel, the lotus in your natal, and the fact you're manifesting yourself like this itself gives rise to several other manifestations, isn't it? The same one entity appears as so many entities. You, me, speck of sand, everything is nothing but the same entity appearing in that form. The very first one was Bhagavan Srimad Narayana on the bed of Adisesha. You did this in order to bless your devotees, and because of this, you also appeared as me. I came out of the lotus from your navel. Is what he says. Number 2. Rupam yat etad avabodha rasa udayena sasvate nivritta tamasaha yat anugrahaya adau gruhitam avatara satayeka bijam yat nabhi padma bhavanat aham avirasam. Now, this slokam we will continue tomorrow and take up the meaning of the word. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.